Students, in this video, we'll take the next question, that is question number 5 from the page number 90 of Enrich 6 from the chapter Fractions of Grade 5. So here is the question. A car covered 115 kilometer in 2.5 hours. How much distance it covered in an hour? As you can see at and here, I have underlined and highlighted this 115 kilometer, and it has took a time of 2.5 hours. And then we should find how much car will travel in 1.5 hours. So because of that, we should divide this 115 by 2.5. So, so we understood that we have to do the operation of division because the question is based on unitary method. The word unitary method means whenever we are finding in one unit how much it will travel, what is the cost of one unit, that type of a sums whenever it is there, we have to do the operation of division. So let's solve for this. And so to solve that, first I will write the given statement as distance covered by car in 2.5 hours is equals to 115 kilometer. How much distance it will cover in 1 hour? We have to find. Because of that, I will divide this 115 by 2.5 hours. So to divide that, here I will write since distance covered in an hour is equals to 115 divided by 2, 1 by 2. I written. After that, as you can see and here, it is in the mixed. Whenever the fractions are in the mix, we have to make them as an improper fraction before doing any operation. So because of that, after converting this to 1 upon 2 to the improper fraction, I will write denominator as it is. Then I will multiply this 2 with 2, that is 4. 4 plus 1, I get it as 5. That 5, I will write it in the numerator. After conversion, I got it as 5 by 2. Now I have to divide. To divide any number by the fraction, we have to find the reciprocal of divisor. The divisor at and here is 5 by 2. Its reciprocal is 2 by 5. That reciprocal I took and I written here, and then this division will become multiplication. After writing the reciprocal and changing the division to the multiplication, we will find the common factor between numerator and denominator. As you can see here, 115 and 5 are divisible by 5. So because of that, common factor I took 5, and I will divide both the numerator and denominator by 5. After dividing this 115 by 5, I got it as 23. And then after dividing this 5 by 5, I got it as 1. So now we left with 23 and 2. Both are prime numbers. So because of that, I will check the multiples of that. Multiples is 1. There is no common factor. And here it is also 1. There is no common factor between 23 and 1. And next, I will check with the 2 and 1. There is no common factor. Even in 2 and 1, there is no common factor other than 1. When we get common factor as 1, it is in the simplest form. Finally, to get the product, we will multiply numerators to the numerator, denominators to the denominator. Once we do it, 23 into 2 is 46, 1 into 1 is 1. And whenever 1 is there in the denominator, we won't write it, and we write just a numerator. So this way, we got the distance covered by car in 1 hour as 46 kilometer. And then finally, we write the statement as the car travels 46 kilometer in an. So this way, we'll find the required du- uh, l- distance covered by car in an hour. Let's take one more sum. Here is the next sum. That is question number 6. In this question number 6, they are given 45 kg of a rice has to be distributed equally among some workers. If 1 by 3 of total rice is given to each worker, then how much rice will each worker get? As you can see in this, that there is a total weight of the rice is given as 45 kg. This 45 kg has to given to the each worker in the fraction of 1 by 3, which means I have to divide this 45 by 1 by 3 parts. So, which means I have to take 45 and I have to divide that one as 3 equal parts. And then from that 3 equally parts, I have to give only one part to the each worker. So because of that, we have to do the operation of division in this question as well. But you just see that they are given the word of. Of means we already know it's a special type of a multiplication. If we find just one third of that 45, that itself is the answer for this question. So because of that, first we write the given thing. So given thing at and here is rice to be distributed equally among is 45 kg, and then how much I have to given to the each worker means I will write it as rice given to each worker is equals to 1 by 3 of 45 kg. So as you can see here, 3 is in the denominator. Denominator itself means the division. So now once we do it, I will write 1 by 3. Of means it's a multiplication, and then I will write 45. As you know that 45 means 45 by 1. Now common factor between this numerator and this denominator is 3. So I will divide both by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 fives are 15. So after dividing it by common factor, we got first fraction as 1 by 1, second fraction as 15 by 1. When we multiply that numerators to numerator, we get 1 into 15 as 15, 1 into 1 as 1. Whenever 1 is there, we won't write it. We just write it as what? 15 kg. So this is the final answer which is required. That means each worker will get how much of a rice means. Therefore, each worker will get 15 kg of rice. Each worker will get 15 kg of rice. So this way we will find that all the answer required for this question. So let's understand that what I have done. So first I written the given thing, that is total rice to be distributed equally among is 45 kg, and here is the hint word. Each person or the worker will get one third of the total. Because of that I written rice given to each worker is equals to one third of 45 kg. As you know, 3 is in the denominator. Denominator itself means it's a divisor. We have to divide this 45 kg by 3. Once we divide that 45 by 3, we get 15 as the quotient, and then we will multiply numerators to numerator, denominators to denominator. I got 15 by 1, which means 15 kg. So this way we will find the required answer for the given things. This way, we will find the required amount of rice to be distributed to the each worker. I hope students you have understood how to divide the fractions and all. Please revise properly, practice it, and lastly, thank you for watching.